Okay, pardon the outage. And just now, I think we are in fact back. It's kind of too bad that we sort of kicked everybody, given that we actually had a decent viewership coming in with the raid earlier. Yeah, I think there was some kind of power issue on my side, and I know that partly because like my monitor actually just blinked and reset, and I'd never seen that happen before, but I think it also took down the local network. So we had, I think, some kind of electrical issue here that will hopefully not damage anything. But if the image and sound and everything are working and we are back online and in order, we'll just proceed from where we were. So yeah, that was mildly shocking. Don't really know what happened there, but as long as nothing is damaged and everything is recoverable, we are good to go. So thank you, viewership, for sticking around. The sudden unannounced disconnections are always a little bit frightful. But yeah, that is something that had not happened before, and we'll hopefully have to look into that just to make sure everything is good to go. I'm kind of just, give me a moment, adjusting some of the video and audio on my side right now, just to make sure we recover gracefully. So yeah, hopefully we didn't lose too much with the stream. I mean, I think I did immediately notice the disconnection that time simply because there was the technical glitch on our end as well. Okay, he needs to look at the VIP pass. Let's do that. Let's head inside. Yeah, thank you so much for your patience in sticking around. I'm always quite grateful to people who do in fact have some faith that service will be restored. Spring of Rainbows. So, what kind of twist are we dealing with? This looks like something that could probably damage us. Very steamy. Fuzzy! Fuzzy! Fuzzy is just going to take damage and be trivially dispensed. Alright. I haven't actually had to fight a folded Rocky Wrench. There were a couple of friendly Rocky Wrench NPCs in the overworld, but in terms of actually having to duel with them, I don't think that's something we've had to do all game. It's going to be line, and that's going to be hammer. Jumps should probably be good, since they don't have wrenches out or anything. Let's just go flashy to get some quick, efficient damage output. And flashy these guys as well, and we'll see how they do against hammers. Okay, just going to dispatch them quickly. Get a hammer back into our loadout. And some boots back into our loadout as well, with flashy iron and flashy, yeah, we're working with a pretty decent selection, I think. Move these guys in. Don't really need the legendaries in reserve just yet, I think. Just put in another one there. Roll hammer has not been too useful to me. I have not been too fond of the input, and usually jumps do just fine. Spring of Rainbows that way, that means we're going the other way. That's a wall. Breakable wall. And that guy... What do you say that was for a bit? What was for a bit? Sorry, I missed the context of that message, I think. One move there. Wait. Ooh, two moves. Okay. that gives me a jump stack and hammer stacks, but that's 2 moves away from getting them in a proper alignment. So, yep, it's going to be like that. Get 2 hammer stacks. Okay, pretty simple. I think if I just go standard hammer on the other side, Kamek should get the finisher. I'll just test that out to see if that's the case. Will Kamek actually hit? Yeah. Stream exploded for a little bit, but nothing much. Okay. Okay. As long as nothing is exploding on our side, that was a real concern for me briefly. But everything else seemed fine, though. I mean, here's the thing. If it was actually like a power spike or something, I was largely unaffected. And, you know, there's not a lot of stuff here that doesn't have some kind of backup power. Like, the nice thing about the Switch is that the Switch is not disabled by something like a sudden power outage. And how do we get up there? I think it will require some other passage later to bring us back. I kind of want to go back and scan that again just to see that area. Wait, what's over here? Spring Rainbow is just through this pipe. I don't trust you. I want to check this. Olivia doesn't want to go that way? Too bad. I want to... Okay. She's just going to flat out refuse. And maybe if Olivia just, you know, temporarily drowns in a spring or something, then I can actually go where I want. We'll take a look at this once again, just to see if there was some other passage I might have neglected. Ah, there we go. Excellent, excellent. I wonder if that is enough. It is not. But if I solve a number of things like that, if I tap the next one, for instance, and I tap the one over here, then I can, in fact, solve this little environmental puzzle and make my way over. Just need to somehow drop all of those ones. Yeah, here we go. Okay, pretty straightforward, after all. It's a minor puzzle interaction. If only Mario Maker Twisters behaved anywhere near as reliably. Actually managed to hold a stable position, that would make them a little more usable. Hey, we got another max up. Pretty beefy at this point. Okay. So, what am I looking at here? Pipe is, I guess, the only way forward. Looks awfully suspicious. Sure, some kind of conflict is going to arise. Okay, I guess we do have to continue my way, which is across what Olivia found so perilous. I thought the groundskeeper Kamek really knew his way around here, but maybe not in VIP area. Okay. Yep, hang on to the chain and sidle our way across. Pressing B each time the wind rises. Oh, interesting. Okay. You can trust me. I'm Kamek. Very sound reasoning. Very risk-averse, too. Okay. Can we? I guess I would have to jump across. Okay, pretty simple then. No use of a hammer. But we do get to tap this from time to time, grab some confetti. And there's a heart there implying that there's some expectation that players who couldn't execute this would have to deal with some damage. I see there is no more rope to work with, no more chain. Just have to go, go, go. Okay, just barely out of range. We'll have to now dodge the fuzzy. And that worked well. And here we are. A wee bit more. Okay. Just had to do this the hard way. It's okay. The hard way is how things should often be done. We will tear this pipe. That should allow us to escort Kamek and Bowser Jr. over from the other side. Don't call me Cammy. You see, there's so much stuff in the localization that actually does refer to the other Paper Mario games in ways that are almost joking about the fact that the Paper Mario cast has been re-standardized. Like, the common complaint about the newer generation of Paper Mario being that the uniqueness of the character has been kind of compacted back into their Mario originals. So you have, like, Don't Call Me Cammy here as this extremely overt reference to Cammy Koopa, who was the Paper Mario variant of Kamek. In the same way that, like, Bobby the Bob-omb, who technically didn't have a name, he was the Bob-omb with no name, was also making reference to being an admiral at sea, like, implicitly Admiral Bobbery from Thousand Year Door. And so, there's all sorts of stuff like that in this game that is localization writers having fun and having a bit of a wink wink nudge nudge at people who still remember the older titles. Okay, this is going to light up and it's going to be... So we had a trophy earlier that told us that those were supposed to be water receptacles. We did, of course, mess around with that earlier with the fuzzy beetle who was trying to balance on top of those peacefully and just kind of wrecked him in the face. Knocked him off his perch. Well, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to light up and it's going to reveal... what? I said, ladies and gentlemen. So we're in some kind of rainbow show. It's time for Shy Guys Finish Last. Okay, it looks like it's going to be a quiz show of some sort. Welcome to the show. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll wish you were in the audience instead of on stage. Please join me in welcoming your host for today, the fabulous and talented MC Shy Guy. That's me, and you can tell by the bow tie. Sassy bow tie, MC Shy Guy. Now let's see what kind of fabulous prizes await our contestant. Exclusive invitation to the Spring of Rainbows. I mean, sort of interesting that you're in the VIP zone, so technically all of these members of the audience are also VIPs in order to have received access to this location in the first place. I suppose that's just a perk of the membership. So he's going to tell Kamek to not interfere so Mario can do this without assistance. I'm sure this is some kind of quiz show. It might involve some reasoning, like what we failed miserably at doing way back at the Trial of Wisdom in Chapter 4. Oh. Interesting. It's like a Jeopardy board. Okay. Bring Scramble, Race in Place, Ninja Skills, and Math. Looks like they might be ring-related challenges, actually, which would be nice. I would love to try to, really run up the score here. 0 out of 100, as though solving 2 of the 50-point challenges is enough to get you over the line. Score 100 points? Yeah, we can do it. Selected randomly, okay. We are, of course, going to take the highest difficulty whenever I can, except, oh, I see, it's going to select everything randomly, and so... Does it slow down and do the selection by itself, or do I have to click? Oh, I do have to click. Okay, only 30 points. Bath Map. The Bath Map game will test your memory and your map skills. Good luck. Only level 2, though. Here's how this game works. It's easy. Just count the number of Goombas remaining in Hot Spring at the end. At the end. 1, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 6, 5, 6, 5, 8 minus 1, that's 7, 5 and 7, that's 12. Should be 12. Alright, you got your Goomba number in your head now. Just use the rings to formulate the answer. Oh, okay, so you actually need to construct the answer. So you need to create a series of arithmetic operations that give you the number 12. Although, I mean, why don't I just move something like that? Hang on. Create a blank space. Nope. Oh, 20 seconds. Okay, I gotta move. And go 9 plus 3. And I just want to go... Oh, wow. This is actually difficult to do quickly. No. It's going to be 12. I just need to get the operation in order. No, I had it. I just needed one more rotation. Okay. Let's do it again. This is great. This is fantastic. I hope it doesn't give me a game over right away, but it's 12. But I just needed to get the operation in place. And yeah, no, we had it, but it took me a little bit too long to get the numbers together. 0 points. That's fine. We'll still go for level 3 whenever possible. Here we go. Now, these squares, once they are expended, cannot be repeated. Bring Scramble. So yeah, it looks like once you do hit the stop button, that it seems to land something a couple spots ahead, like 5 or 6 spots ahead of where it was when I pressed. But we'll see. I don't know if the stopping of the wheel is going to be something that is consistent. Ring control and visual memory. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay, okay. That's going to be kind of tricky. What a fantastic challenge. I love the advanced use of the ring system. Lateral moves. 3 lateral moves, 3 rotations. Ah. Okay, no, I should have been paying attention to it from a memory perspective. But if I get that lined up as much as possible, we might be able to do it. No. Wow. I think I just need to line up the central axis. No. Outer ring. Like that. This is actually quite challenging. Wow. 7 moves, though. This is fantastic. Yeah, I am... No. I didn't know that I should have just tracked it by memory a little closer. I knew that it was 3 ring moves... Sorry, 3 lateral moves followed by 1 rotary move that I needed to reverse. And I just wasn't paying attention to which axis was being manipulated. Which ring, however, was being manipulated in the last move. So, if that's level 2, imagine level 3. Wow, that's quite something. I mean, we are seeing this for the first time. Like, you know, failure is fine. It's actually really engaging, though. Oh, it's going to baby me with some level 1 content. Okay, fine. Race in place. Eyesight and memory. At least we are seeing different categories every time. Goomba, Ninja, Shy Guy, Koopa. Well, this is level 1. It should be not too hard. I'm just going to think of them as 1, 2, 3, 4. Three, 2, 1, 4. The Koopa. Shy Guy, Ninja, Goomba, Koopa. Okay. You don't need the whole order. Should be Shy Guy. And of course, this being level 1, the ring moves are going to be trivial. Ding. Okay, measly 10 points. This is great. I hope this is actually unlockable as some kind of repeatable challenge mode, actually. I mean, it would be a shame if you could only do this once. And never see some of the 50-point puzzles just from the luck of the draw. Yeah. Okay. Counting is not hard, at least from the previous level 2 example. The ring manipulation at the end, that's tough. One. 2. 3. And it's gonna fog up. Oh, okay, I see. 5. 7. We have to watch carefully to see if anybody exits. 4. 6. 7. 9. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 minus 2, 13. 11. 11 and 7, 11 and 10, 21. It's going to be basically like blackjack. The answer is 21, we just need to construct it. And constructing it is the part that I'm much more worried about, but then last time it just caught me completely off guard. Number or symbol in all 4 slots. That's the difficulty. Is that I actually do need to use up all 4 slots, and so for 21, for instance, I would want something that is like addition of a 2-digit number with a 1-digit number, or subtraction for that matter of 2 digits and 1 digit. I would not be able to do something quite so simple as like 3 times 7 or something. It looks like the only arithmetic operators are going to be plus and minus. So yeah, I want a 1-digit number on the right. I want an operator in the place that is second from the right. So it could be plus, it could be minus. Doesn't matter. But then I need to fill the other 2 slots. Okay. Let's get 2. Let's get minus. Let's get... And the answer that we want is 21, right? Oh, shoot. 27 minus 6. You see, you just need to understand a principle of how to do this. I was completely caught off guard the last time I saw it. This should be accurate, though. This should be accurate. Yes, there we go. I just needed to see it the first time to understand it. Oh, we got it. Great. Huge boost. That was really satisfying. I would love to have this unlocked in the challenge mode. Really, really satisfying. Let's see another 50-point challenge if we can. Okay, fine. Ninja skills. We haven't seen this category at all. Test your dynamic vision tracking. Good luck. Oh, okay. So we need to remember their position, which is something that we've had to do before with the boos, actually. And to some extent the piranha plants, because they were enemies that in combat tended to disappear. I am bad at this, unfortunately. But we'll see how this goes. Okay, they at least have boxes. They're not totally invisible. There are the 2 boxes there. Top. I think I know where they are, actually. Nice that it actually eliminates one of the shy guys at the end. Put any and all ninjas in the area with a blue border. And, okay, here's the trick, is that it continues to scramble. Make sure only ninjas are in there. Good luck. This is very inventive. This is actually one of my favorite parts in the game so far. This suite of puzzles. Having tons of fun with this. Oh, no, we missed. Okay. Where was it? Oh, I was off by 1. Okay. Alright. That's fine. At least we know what it looks like. Now that we know what it looks like, I can perhaps even do that on level 3. But that is probably the hardest one on principle. The other ones I failed so far, I feel like they're very easy to learn and master. This one is pure eye tracking, and so that might just inherently be very hard. Actually, no, I think maybe the scramble is the hardest one so far. But the scramble can be kind of done by memory if you're really paying close attention. So let's see. Come on, give me something hard, give me something hard. Oh, level 1, really? Okay, fine. Now, the interesting thing is that level 1, even if you clear all of level 1, that only adds up to 40 points. And that means that you do have a certain requirement to do at least some of the level 2 or 3 challenges. Minimum 2 of the level 2 challenges. Now, this is level 1. We've beaten this on level 3. I am not concerned at all. Two, 4, 3, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 10. 11. Okay, let's arrange 11. I don't know if level 1 is going to have any complex arithmetical operators or any strict conditions on how many items you place in the box. I found it very satisfying to do level 3. The minus is probably just some kind of clue that's fed to you already. 11 is all we need, though. We do need all 4 slots, and so we'll want 1 to be the first digit for sure. Probably 19 and 8. Whoops. Let's just move the 9 down then. Whoops. There we go. 19 minus 8. Yes. Easy to do once you understand the principle. Yes. With 10 points, congratulations. Adds up to a grand total of 70 points. So yeah, we only need to defeat 1 more of the level 2 or 3 challenges. We've got lots to choose from. Scramble and Ninja are harder than the other 2, I would say. But that's just from what we've seen so far. Come on, give me something hard, give me something hard. No, come on. Level 1 at this point just gets me nothing. Not going to get me over the line. But it will give me a bit of practice for the scramble mechanic. And this image is going to be one that is a little easier to track regardless, relative to that mess of a Shy Guy earlier. Ring 3, ring 1. Ring 4, ring 2. Ring 4. 3, 1, 4, 2, 4. The 4 moves are going to be independent, so we just unscramble it by rotating the rings. Like, they're all rotational moves. That's easy. I mean, it is level 1, so... That's basically going to be trivial. You are, of course, on a move budget, so that's what makes it significantly more difficult for the later ones. And as you can see, once you get into level 2, the moves actually are interdependent, and the order matters. Here, this one, order doesn't matter, and some of the moves are in fact redundant. So, might as well learn it. Okay. Level 2's been killing us, as you can see. Level 3, race in place. Let's see how much harder this could be. I guess we would have to place them all in their precise final order. And yeah, because level 1 you only had to place one of them in a box. Level 3, I'm guessing that you need to rearrange the rings to get them in their proper sequence, either left to right or right to left. So, order here is going to be Goomba, Koopa, Sniffit, Shy Guy. So yeah, we'll watch closely and see how that goes. And yeah. Oh, that's a very cheesy move from the Sniffit right there. And is the Koopa going to make it with his successive series of shell moves, or is it going to be the parable of the tortoise and the hare? Koopa, Sniffit, Shy Guy, Goomba, that's the order. Koopa, Sniffit, Shy Guy, Goomba. So we need to get them to their appropriate rings first, and then rotate them in. So that's actually very easy to do. That's just going to be a single line move here. Single move here. Everything else is just going to be radial. And there's no budget on the moves. Yeah. That will get us over the line. Should be correct. Yeah, and that by itself is going to break the scoreboard wide open. I really hope this is repeatable somehow. This is actually such a fun part of the game. Great part of the game. Very happy with that. Okay. One more surprise. It's sudden death. Only the very best contestants make it to the sudden death round. Okay. Okay. I mean, they call it sudden death for a reason, but hey, look at the upside. If it's game over, we get to play some of these games again, and that would be so much fun. This is great. Like every Paper Mario, almost every Paper Mario, I think has had some kind of quiz segment. This game already has technically had 2, if you count the little Trial of Wisdom minigame from World 4. Sudden death is optional. Yes, we'll do it. Of course we'll do it. Yes, of course we'll do it. Why wouldn't we? Not quite as bad as it sounds. Sudden death. Alright, here's how it works. Play a tune that you've heard before. Okay, we'll have to, Oh, maybe it's a name that tune puzzle, which makes me think I should be paying much more attention to the musical score of this game. One key lyric. Oh, I see. So you actually do need to fill in words. And you need to rotate it in. You'll guide your special assistant Olivia to the correct button. So it is partly like the boss rings. Right, and if you hit the wrong button, then it just fires Mario out of the cannon and you die. That's live television. So we're going to have 4 choices. And I wonder how limited the ring moves are going to be. Can I do this? We'll see. I mean, I don't have a good head for lyrics, and I don't know that I was paying that much attention. But if we can reconstruct some of that by reasoning, then we should be okay. I'd have to construct it by reasoning, for sure. Now, aren't you glad that we got the sound working for this segment when it glitched out the other day? Oh boy. It's something I call your name. What are our choices, though? It's a flame. It's definitely a flame. It's definitely a flame. And then we just, we only have a limitation of 3 moves. We are going to need to do this. It's definitely a flame. 1 move should do it. Can I just... Well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out. That was actually kind of a guess. Game over. Game over, man. Game over. Okay, no. Yeah, no, it was pretty obviously a flame, just given the context. I'm glad I didn't actually have to do that by memory, because it is something that you can infer from the fact that you were pursuing the fire elemental and everything at the time. Like you were trying to unlock the fire elemental temple, right? So we'll have something new for you the next time you come back, so we actually get to come back. Wonderful. We're gonna do this again. We're definitely going to do this again. Once we, you know, restore some color back to Junior, I guess. Come back and see us again. I'm so glad this is replayable. It's time for... Shy Guys Finish Last. Brought to you by Shankry Spawn. Yeah, Reeboks. That was just one of my favorite segments in the game, I think. That was wonderful. Just really inventive usage of the ring mechanics that we've been building up throughout the game. Did need to keep on my toes when I was seeing some of those mechanics for the first time, but I think as soon as I understood them, things came together fairly quickly. Although, of course, we scored almost all of those points from the ones that were easiest for me, those being the race and the arithmetic fountain tracking one, the math. Yeah, Kamek has a great role in this game. Okay. Oh, you saw it in the trailers. Okay, I don't remember that from trailers, but I only saw the initial announcement. I hadn't seen any of the other content after that, so... Yeah. Didn't you find it incredibly dark when Bowser Jr. literally just got slashed into pieces? I mean, that wasn't going to last, but at the same time, that was just shockingly violent. Like, that's probably the most vicious act of dismemberment that I've seen in a Mario game in some time, not counting, of course, the Toads all getting hole punched in the face in this game. Like, it's surprisingly violent. Yeah, and the thing is, you know, what they call smudging, with the smudging that you had to wash off of Bowser Jr. by going up to the jungle fountain. Like, It really seriously looked like he was bleeding all over the clown car. But anyway, I was thinking coming in, I was saying at the beginning of this chapter that from the very first spring, the very yellowish one, that it looked very much like Kid Icarus. We can do this right now? No, I want to talk a bit. Yeah. I had a rinsing bath. Okay, so what is this? Spring of Rainbows. And what is this? Turn path. Okay. Yeah, Rebox, this is a fantastic game. It's funny because this segment, of course, just naturally made me think of Color Splash, given that Color Splash was all about just beating the color out of your enemies. I thought Color Splash had a bit of an underrated overworld game, to be honest. Like, there's some decent stuff in there, but there's also a lot that, you know, made it feel like kind of a minor B-list filler game in some ways. And this one has just been knocking a lot of things out of the park. You know, really taking that ring system and squeezing it for everything it can do. In some ways that I didn't necessarily expect. Like, I thought the ring system was very promising from the start. I thought the first chapter didn't really use it, but now this game is really using it. Not just in boss battles, but as you can see, also in Shy Guys Finished Last. Perfectly normal cup of black coffee. Yes, I could really use that right now, in fact. Yep, this is the plainest of the cafe scenes, and I think that's very much what the joke is. Today's special. Wait. Today's special. Wonder if that's also the black coffee? Yes, there we go. Wonder if this is anything. Curious. Birdo! I haven't seen her since Chapter 2. When she was in the Mushroom Kingdom or Shogun Studios remake of West Side Story. Yeah, I didn't expect that. See, that's what you get for actually, if accidentally, clicking through some dialogue. Yeah, this guy's just as shocked as you are. He didn't bother to check either, you know. No, I have not unlocked the other coffee shop entrance yet. I did see where it is. Like, I did see where the other mushroom door is, and I just haven't been able to reach that yet. But I haven't explored very thoroughly. I haven't found the accessory shop yet either. I see where that fellow is placed. I just haven't opened up my access way. I did not actually mean to re-enter. Okay, glad we actually took the time to check that. And yeah, we are coming back for more at some point when it comes to Shy Guys Finished Last. Like, I am actually quite eager to see that again. In the meantime, let's take this passage back upstairs. Yeah, this zone is absolutely lovely. And it's been nice to see so much Bowser and his minions content. Make a comeback. Reebox, I'm sure you caught the little reference to Cammy Koopa as well when Olivia mistakenly refers to Kamek as Cammy. It's like everything with, you know, trying to give Bobby the Bob-omb a name, so he's not just the Bob-omb with no name. Like, there are all these localization things that are like little winks to people who had been complaining about the Paper Mario characters becoming too genericized. You know, just little moments and jokes like that that have really made this complete. Ah, did not see this earlier. This might finally get me to one of the locations I want. That gives me a general sense of what kind of secret I should be keeping my eyes peeled for when it comes to finding the accessory shop on the other side. Yeah, I mean, I have not been an absolute completionist, Reeboks, but I do try to be somewhat thorough. So I actually kind of wonder if I might have missed something with the drop on the back side of this area here. Let's just try to drop back into the rear just to see if there was something I might have missed. I have been up here before, I just wonder if there was something else we could do. Yeah, so I saw the accessory guy quite a while ago. Haven't really done anything with him. Guess not. Yeah, I guess it was all about just tucking behind here. Yeah, we did see that guy. Was there anywhere else I could drop? Okay, we'll just smack these guys quickly. I've been doing quite badly at ring battles today. I don't know how much of it is the game becoming harder and how much of it is just me playing worse. I think it is a bit of both. But I have been kind of playing noticeably worse. We can build a hammer cluster over there. I guess if we built a hammer cluster like that, and that would still be kind of a whiff. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. I've not really been doing well with these at all. I mean, there's clearly one move in there that I was not visualizing. Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised by how quickly it picked up because, you know, Red Streamer Chapter did not really get my hopes up, to be quite honest. I was playing through it and thinking, okay, like, the overworld content here is essentially kind of like Color Splash, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Like, you know, it was competent in that. Oh, hey, Junior's going to get in a bit of a word as well. I did not expect that. I don't think I'd actually brought Junior into combat ever, but then he had not yet been restored. Yeah, because initially I thought, okay, this is basically the same thing as Color Splash, but with a better battle system that has not been used yet. Back in Chapter 1. And then, ever since then, it's been just throwing one really new or great or memorable thing after another at me. And I've been very pleased to see it. You never saw Junior attack? Yeah, I guess, I mean, he's only temporarily within our party in his fully restored form before I take him over to the castle. I do want to scrape around for secrets a little bit, though, because, as I said, I have not been able to make it over to the other shop yet. Ah, this is probably going to be Accessory Guy. So yeah, that lower mushroom door, that must be the other coffee shop. That's something that we'll have to keep an eye out for. And yeah, he was just taking in the scenery, I'm sure. Let's see what he has for us. I've just been buying everything greedily because I can afford it. Gold Guard plus, Gold Heart plus. I wonder, I don't remember if accessories were... whoops, hang on. I don't remember if accessories were affected by the discount. I think it was just weapons and items. Weapons and items. Okay, so never mind. Let's take a look at this. We can, of course, afford all of this. Oh, look at this. Retro sound effects. Yes, we're getting that, of course. It's just cosmetic, but we'll do it. Look at that Famicom pad. And yeah, we'll grab everything. Not that I really need the safety buffer, but we can afford it, and I'm going to travel in luxury. Did I talk to the green guy there? Like the green guy to the left here? Yes, I restored him to this position in the first place by slapping this thing. He was the guy who sold me, I think, one of the collectibles for 10k? Or no, he sold me the max up heart for 10k. Let's take a look at the accessories and see about those sound effects. We'll switch that over from the cherry blossoms. That is, by the way, the complete set of accessories in the game. So yeah. Yeah, we're keeping it. We're keeping it. Also, this slot back here. There we go, found it. Just needed to pay attention. And here's the other coffee shop. Don't have too much fun in there. Okay, comic. We won't have too much fun. Ah, Mario, welcome. So, this is the counterpart to the Sniffit shop earlier. Sort of interesting throughout this game, the kind of semi-cooperative arrangement that exists between Toad Civilization and Sniffit Civilization. Like if you think about the Shroom City, for instance, that was basically Toad Jerusalem. It was surprisingly collaborative. Spade Latte, yes.